Hey Dad and YouTube Internet, welcome back to Wayne's Fork. Look at this Colton. He looks like he could might be in trouble. I guess we're lucky that these wolves don't actually attack. Anyway, let's see here. All right, I would definitely like to try to get this done. Get over here. I'm gonna probably need to gather some more wood though. I was going to talk a little bit about this fish farm. Really what I meant to say was it doesn't take as many people. Yeah, it only actually takes one person for the fish farm versus you can put up to 3 people on this. And I'm not sure I'll have to watch sometime. I'm probably do that like not on the video, because that would just kind of watching something to see. Oh man, every time you click that stupid thing, it makes a noise. Sitting here watching on the video to see how quickly the fish goes up in one versus the other. Yeah, that'd be pretty damn boring. So I don't think I'm going to do that. But I really think that the fish farm is going to outproduce for the quantity of people that you have on it. And actually, if you notice, I've already got, this fish farm already has 7 fish, or not 7 fish, but 2 fish in it, and there's not even a person working on it. So it's producing fish already. You have to have somebody working so they can carry the fish back. So let's see. I got a decent amount of fish in here. There's little nets on the side. I don't know if you can see that pretty good on the internet in the video. Little nets that keep the fish in. I mean, yeah, not literally. I'm sure that they'll just swim right through it maybe. I don't know, I never watched them. They turn? Yeah, it looked like that one just, yeah, they swim in and out of it. But, you know, it's a game. Whatever. Produces fish. Oh, let me take it off a pause. All right, so I'm going to put a guy on this, I guess. Yeah, I can put a guy on. I'm going to add one in here. All right. So if you notice, there's like a little icon here. Looks like a fish in a tank or whatever, and this just looks like a fish. I don't know. Can you see where I'm pointing at? And this thing always comes up. You can see there are different jobs. You got a fisherman, and then you got like what, fish farmer. You can put a seafood one out too. I'm probably not going to worry about that at this time. Yeah, seafood farm. It gets other stuff besides just fish. They'll catch squid and shrimp and all those other kinds of things. But it's just for flavor, really. And whenever they make the food, it's just going to be called, let's see here, not piggy guts, fishmonger delicacies. So that's just what it comes out as. Here's something that's kind of interesting. If you look at the fish, if I hold this over it, it says fish equals 7 cal. So that's the quantity of calories, I guess, you get. It's thunderstorming again. So if you look at these other items, meat, that's slightly better. You get 8. So fish is pretty close to the bottom of the rung, really, whenever it comes. Well, these greens are only 4. What are the berries? 5, 6. Okay, so nuts are pretty good. But if you start getting into cooked foods, like at this fishmongers thing, you're up into 23 calories. So you can really start getting more bang for your buck. 28 for this smoked food. It's not hard to put in something to get smoked food going on. You start doing that though, then your meat and your fish quantities seem to go down pretty quick. You can get into making pies. We got 56 calories out of this vegetable pie. It has several different ingredients that goes into it and everything. Something we'll get into later on. Yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll talk about it more then. Something I was kind of looking at is those options I was talking about before. You can put things in, go in this direction, but I don't believe they will build off the edge of this. I think I did something like that before in a different game when I was checking that out, and they won't build off of this side. So in order to get it to go that way, I would have to put another little bridge section here, and maybe even a bridge section, two, one here and then one out. That way I could branch off the side. Anyway, all right, let me put in a couple of bridge sections. All right. Now, I think what I'm going to do is put in a couple and then have a fish farm go in this direction. That way I can start getting over there a little quicker. So let me put in two of these. One, get closer so I can see. All right, 1, 2. All right. So, yeah, there's one right there. Somebody's already working on it because there's no question mark. If there's a question mark, that means there's no workers assigned to it yet. So, now let's shut these off. It does look like the fish farm has already got 18 fish, and there's 16 down here, and there's one person working on both. But you could have maybe the fish lodge actually would in the end produce more, because I've only got one person on there. One person is out producing at the fish farm versus the fishing lodge. But if I put 3 people on the fishing lodge, they probably won't do 3 times as much as a fish farm, but it looks like they'll do close to that. So, but you can put less workers on this and get a little bit more bang for your buck, I guess. And I believe, yeah, it shows a no access. They'll have access as soon as they get this built. But I believe they can deplete the fish area closer to shore. You know what? I wonder, oh my God, there's so many fish out here. I wonder if one of the mods I put in, that resource mod I was talking about before. Oh no, why does this have a, oh, it's because they can't get up to, yeah, it's too steep right here. No big deal, I can fix that. It's built. Have they built any of it? They just laid it in. Okay, no biggie. I can terraform up to that, I believe. Shouldn't be a problem. Put in a slight hill over here. There. All right, that shouldn't be a problem. There's already a person getting ready to come over and do that. We'll hang out here for a minute and watch them come over and see if that becomes accessible. Accessible. Oh, look at this. Teenager Error has grown up and is ready to work. So I wonder if they're actually the one coming over here to do this. It'll probably be a laborer. So we'll see if Error comes over here. We'll have to try to follow Error through the series and see how she does. I wonder if Error turned into a good looking, nah, that's an Error. This is a guy. I think Error was a Rehet, whatever. Okay, that's done. Oh, no. He just picked up something. Error might have grown up to be good looking. We'll see. We will see. Actually, I bet Error's on this. We'll wait for Rehet to come over. He is, okay, yeah, look. Okay, so now people can get into that. Just needed to lift that up. So, terraforming is, it can be fun. I just use the slope tool is the best for making things look a little bit more realistic. If you use the flattening tool, what happens is you'll get like sharp edges on things in different places. So it's pretty good here, in the mountains especially. You kind of saw this earlier. This is raised lower ground. It's just completely square when you do that. And you can actually raise it up or lower it down in different places, and it's easy to do that. And then after that, you can go around with your slope tool and kind of at random well, let me go over here to the side and kind of give you an idea of what I'm trying to say. Okay, so yeah, I can change this a little bit. All right. You go all the way up with it, then it's completely flat. If you go all the way down until it stops, that's where it is right now. So you can kind of adjust it up just a little bit, and then go to the spot next to it. And it's not a good example with this because you can't actually terraform anything inside of the pit. But you do it at different increments. And you can kind of make it look a little bit random that way. Take that square out of it. Oh, that one's done. So see, it looks a little bit more random now because that's a little bit lower here, and this is, yeah, basically it looks the same as the other side now. But anyway, I think you understand what I mean. We might do a little bit of that at some other point. But yeah, it looks like we got this high enough to where we are not going to have water in the bottom of it. That is good. All right. Let's see if we can find error. What is it? Okay, Rahet is actually the laborer. Maybe, did I put her on the fishing? Okay, yeah, maybe she ended up on the fish farm. Error, yep, Error is a fisherman now. What's she look like? Yeah, she looks a little bit severe, probably pissed off. Yeah, she looks super pissed. Yeah, she probably gets a lot of flack. I bet she's what was that lady? Natalie. It's probably her kid. Natalie went back to the farm. Is she even in this? Is she in the same one? She was in this one before, I think. Yep. Seeding plants. She's trying to work, doing her part in the community, but I'm sure that people are, down on her. They're pretty rough on people back in the old days, so I'm sure that they're down on her. All right, let's see here. We got this built. Okay. Now I want to go. What are you doing? Oh, you're fishing. All right. Let me put in another fish farm. Try to do better with the progress in this one. Oh, I'm not going to be able to put it that way without putting in more of these planks. I've only got 116 logs anyway, so if I put it going straight that way, I'd kind of like to. I'd like to skip one too. That way, if I wanted something going that way. I guess you can't get everything that you want. All right. Yeah, I think I'll skip one anyway. All right. So that means I'm going to need. Looks like 1, 2, 3. It looks like 4 if I'm looking at this right. So I had to build 4 more of these to get over to that spot. All right. Where's that under roads? 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. That looks right. All right, we'll let that get built, and that's going to use up all of our logs. Oh, there's something else. I thought about I was watching this after I recorded it. I kind of like doing that. I don't know, just give me a break between making one and kind of give me time to think about it a little bit as well, and see if I'm doing anything annoying. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm slightly low energy. You know, compared to these other people, I watch a lot of Britishers. I guess is that proper Britisher? They like being guy. Who cares? Britisher, British. That's fine. I'm sure that there's a lot worse things you can call somebody. But yeah, I was just talking about how some of these guys are real high energy. They sound cool, you know, with their awesome accent and all that sort of stuff. I don't know, maybe people think my accent's interesting. If not, maybe you sound a little dim-witted, but anyway, what I was thinking is this hut. I think I want to move it over one. I think I put it in line with this. I may have left enough room for a trail this way, but if they build this, I think it's going to take away this road. So I don't want that. So I'm going to go ahead and knock that down and replace that, put it back in, and pay attention. All right, let's face it backwards again. Okay, hit the shift key. All right, I think all right, I could put it right there. That would mess up the road. Okay, heck, this is probably where I had it before. All right. Uh-oh. All right, did you hear that little noise? That means something happened. Building is almost full. Oh, okay, what? Oh, the barn is already almost full. Why? We got one firewood guy. Oh, I got 84 hides. I can put a guy back on this because we have 5 clothes. So I wanted to chop some wood. Oh, decision. No, I got 5. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is, since we got tons of firewood, I'm going to take the guy off of this. And I'm going to put one guy on this, and that still leaves me with one laborer, and I'm going to have them go cut some trees and be more efficient this time. I am going to make sure I grab the click on the right one. All right, if they're going to walk all the way over here, I want to make sure that they grab good trees instead of, because before I just grabbed everything, little trees and everything else. Oh, that looks like a big tree. How come that's only 7? Oh, okay, well, I'm not taking that one. It's 7. That's a 10, even though it looks little. That's a 10. And 14 up here, I bet. Yeah. That's only 9. Some of these little trees will trick you. How's this one here? Oh, it's a 12. All right. If I get these people to come over and really make the trip worth it, that'll be a little better. How about up here? What we got up here? That's a good 14. No, nope. Yep, that one right there. 10. I can go with 10s. What we got here? That's a 10. All right, I'm kind of clearing out that area real bad now. All right, we'll leave that. We'll leave that for now. Yeah, this is all right here. I wish I would have pushed those hunters a little bit further out. Oh, you know what? I noticed I didn't have a gather on. Well, there isn't room for a gatherer really. Yeah, I guess it's okay. What I've realized playing this game is that that's ready to build. You know what? I'm taking that off of pause. Oh, wait a minute. What's one pause? Oh, crap. That person was probably set to work on the dumb thing too. Sometimes if you bump this down and then bump it back up, yeah, I don't know, whatever they're on. How about I prioritize this? I've just noticed certain things about the game that you got to kind of toy around with it or whatever to get them to do what you want. Bump that down, bump it back up. There you go. Because you prioritize something, and they'll still finish whatever job that they're working on before they'll come over to it. Now, I noticed that there's 2 people required. I wonder what they were working on. How many jobs we got? We got that house. All right, that's what I was thinking. Oh, all this stuff. Forgot about that. All right. Okay, yeah, we got these projects. Yeah, I do want them to put this in. Oh, they were doing pretty good work over here too. So, yeah, that one's not complete, is it? Wait a minute. It looks complete. Oh, I still have the shack up. What the heck? Okay, let me put this over here. I was looking at the shack and clicking on these. Okay, yeah, these are all up. Autosave. This one's up. Okay, sorry, I got confused. Okay, yeah, we are really close. That's good. 46 logs. So, yeah, we gotta get these logs in. What's this guy doing? Mining resources. Riet. I don't know. I'm not good with pronouncing stuff. I don't know what Error's up to. She's over here talking to her mom. No, you're doing pretty good with the grass field. You cutting it? Yeah, she's weeding the earth now. That's pretty good. Oh, we're almost out of water. How much we got in here? Yeah, halfway full. How about this one? Oh, this one's all the way full. It's weird. Yeah, building's almost full again. I need to put in a road over here. The thing with the roads, though, is you put them in and it'll distract your freaking workers, man. Yeah, they can get water. She can get water over here too. Might as well put it in. There you go. There's no reason for any of them to walk this way, but if that one is empty, what's her name? I forgot her name for some reason. Natalie. She can come over here. All right, look, this guy. Oh, he's putting in the road. Oh, he's probably distracted. This is probably the builder. Is it? Oh, no, it's Rhett. Yeah, but your builders are getting distracted by these stupid roads. It's nuts. You put the roads in not just because they look good. It does kind of help you design a little bit your building, but they walk faster on them. And that's important. I think I started talking about that before whenever I was putting roads in, but I didn't explain it. I was talking about this is a real efficiency type of a thing. Okay, we got another house here. All right, now what? I might upgrade these. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see what the upgrade cost is. There's 2 people living in there, and it's the Fisher people. Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna not worry about that for the time being. It's a good time to upgrade these whenever you build a house. You just get it built, and there's more room. So people start like, oh, okay, we got some more room. Let's have a kid. So they'll fill it up fairly quickly. So if I upgrade this, everybody in it gets booted out. They don't have a house. it's not that bad. It's early. Oh, it's early fall already. Man, time has been flying pretty quick. You know, let's let this run. But if it's cold and these people are out on their ear, they could freeze to death pretty easy. So I'm gonna try to be careful about when you want to upgrade that. And if you've just I was thinking about putting one in between here, but that's not necessary, I don't think. Let me put this on. All right, now get that thing built. Let me keep an eye on this. If I could stay on track with what I was trying to explain. All right, you build a house, and before they start having kids, you can pause it or kick everybody out because there's already enough houses. That new house is just, I mean, it's got people in it, but there's no new people. So the original houses are enough so you could upgrade it at that time. And then you upgrade this one, and you immediately go to the next one and start upgrading it. And you can upgrade all your houses that way without kicking people out of a house at the time that you're upgrading it. So anyway, that took a long time to try to explain that. Okay, these people are, is this the second crop? Yeah, I've got some more hay, it looks like. Early fall. I like to, if I had more people, I would put a second person on these. Once once it starts getting into fall, I'll tell them to just immediately harvest. Yeah, we're good with this, I think. They can't harvest quick enough, really, if you don't pay attention to them on the second crop. They'll miss some of it. They won't be able to get it all in. So, all right, it's fall now. I think I'm going to go ahead and tell them to start harvesting, just so I make sure I get it all in. All right, there is not very many potatoes in this field. So, but the thing is, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. If I had more people in there, they would have been a little bit further along. The potatoes will continue to grow though, even while they're harvesting. You'll notice the guy will walk off to drop off some potatoes, and it'll still go up some, most likely. Don't make me a liar. All right, 71. So yeah, they're still growing right now. Here we go, tool reserves are low. So yeah, we're gonna have to start making some primitive tools over here too. I probably am gonna have to make a second one of these because we are gonna need clothes and tools at the same time. Nah, actually, you can alternate. I forgot I had a guy in there. Who's this guy here? Hamza. Yeah, I called him Hazam before or something like that. Thinking of Shazam, I think. Anyway, so he's got his little spinning wheel there. Does any of these cloths move? Some things kind of move in the breeze. Some things don't. I don't know what this ladder here is for. I mean, you got this up here. What does the guy come up here and just like look around? All right, I should chop that tree down or whatever. I mean, it's not that wide anyway. I mean, it looks neat and everything, but first off, why don't you make a ladder that goes all the way up instead of just up here? I mean, there's nothing you really need to do up here, and then you got to like shimmy up this entire thing. They got a light up here. That's probably a gas light, so they have to climb all the way up here if they want the dumb thing on and put fuel in it. Man, that just seems like a lot of work. I don't think I'd want to be a forester. Sometimes what I do is, building's almost full. Sometimes I'll stop them from chopping trees and I'll just have them on planting if I got one out near a hunter. That way they can put a bunch of trees in, and I think they usually put good trees in. I think the ones that they plant, I don't think that they'll harvest them until they're like fully grown or whatever. I'm not sure. And are down to 2. Got one person on that. Man, I should probably move this to another spot if I want to gather trees without having to micromanage that. Have they grabbed all the trees that I sent them to get? No, there's still trees out here. It's probably this person, Rhett. What's he got here? Clay. Oh, he's taking it out to the, man, I should put a road in, but no, this is on Z because it is not even close to enough wood. Oh well, I forgot to turn my timer on. Okay. Yeah, last time I took a guess, I was way off. So I got no idea. I guess I'll go for another 15 minutes or so. I'm sure that'll make this 45 minutes long. But maybe I'll get this done. All right, fall. This guy's still carrying. See, it's lucky well, I guess I say it's lucky I put the clay pit in, but nobody's working on it. I'm working in it. That's the thing with mines, though. You talk about not having enough people. Man, these mines can use a lot of people. The clay, I think, is less. Yeah, it's 6 in the clay pit. You can't really bump that up any higher. But the regular mines, you can have like, I think 12. Oh man, it is really tough to get enough people in there. But it seemed like they pull in a lot of clay. It doesn't seem to be a problem with the clay. Where are we at here? 44 potatoes. Yeah, I'll let them go. This has got some, yeah. 44 degrees. That snowflake, when that snowflake pops up, man, if you have not got them harvesting when that snowflake pops up, then you're probably gonna not make it. I'm pretty sure I was trying to explain something and I got sidetracked. What else did I want to talk about? I know there was something else. Your mind just goes blank sometimes. What's this square thing here? Did they harvest some hay? Oh, that's for the shack. Put some stuff over here for that at some point. Oh, I know exactly what I was getting ready to say. I was looking at this. What I like to do is if I start getting new people in, and they start showing up, teenagers will grow up or whatever. I like to fill up all of the food places first. So I get new people in. I got 3 spots for the hunter-gatherer. In reality, I think at least this one, and probably this one too. This isn't really producing food, but I think these 2 would be definite good candidates for 2 people in them. That way they would definitely get the second harvest and wouldn't have to micromanage that any. And we definitely have room over here for more people. So we got spot for 2 more people on that. So what I like to do is try to fill up all of the food jobs. And if I start getting ahead on food, then that's cool. I can pull them off and keep an eye on it just to make sure that I don't just go real far south in the food department. But yeah, it gives me options to pull them off. They'll go in the mines. Usually you'll have plenty of people working in the food that it doesn't really produce in the winter. So those people go to the mines. I mentioned that before. Okay, you know what? This person is standing here, Riley. I think that was a teenager at some point, I believe. Yeah, I've got 10 adults now and zero children. All right, Riley, why don't you go help Natalie? I know you don't like her, but all right. Okay, I've noticed, I don't know, it seems like if I bump it down and I've got something selected, it usually takes it off that one, especially if there's nothing left to do. And then we'll put one person. Oops. All right, we'll put one of those in there, and we're gonna have you go in there. Oh, you just. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, well, talk to her. Maybe you guys can be. Oh, yeah, Natalie's. I'm out of here. I'm tired of Riley's crap. All right, yeah, this is almost full. You can upgrade these, but it takes a special. What's the word I'm looking for? A research. Yeah. It takes a special research in order to upgrade this. If I click on it, the upgrade button, it says I need timber framing. So I'm going to have to build a research academy fairly soon so I can start researching things. This is the first time that I've filled that up so quick, though. Yeah, it's there's a lot of nuts in there. I'm surprised that there's so many nuts left. Why aren't they eating those? Huh? Got plenty of fish. I definitely have enough food and everything for a much bigger community than this. You know, what was the cost for upgrading all these? Yeah, I've got plenty of everything except for the wood. All right, are we going to be able to get this thing built? All right, looks like we got everything we need. Oh, good. You know what? You can have up to 3 people on that, and I got 2 laborers. I'm bumping that all the way up. That is going to get built as quick as I can. And then I am going to get this thing built after that. What are we doing here? How are we doing? Oh, we're at 0. Okay. So we'll knock those out. Put that back to 1. That's at 1. That's a 1. All right, they're ready for next year. I don't have a gatherer out. I'm going to... Let's see here. Should I? Yeah, I think I'll send them out and cut down some more trees. Usually this is not the problem when I play this game, is getting enough trees in. This is the first time that's really been a thing. There's a bunch of oak trees over here, and those are really good. You can get 14 out of these things. You know what I think I'm going to do? Oh, I don't do this very often. Oh, crap, I didn't mean to get that one. That's fine. It doesn't matter. I am going to, by hand, yeah, I'll take it. I don't care. What's this one over here? Check this one out. Oh, it's already getting chopped down. Okay. Crap, I don't have any teenagers. That's okay. Let's see. Who are you? What's your job? I'm going for clothing. She's a fisher person. Got 953. Alexia. All right, that's a cool name. All right, you know what I'm going to do? Let me, oh, she's a does not have any clothes. She's barefoot. Damn. There's a bunch of clothes in there. I'm going to save current game just to make sure. Save. No. Let's save this one here. What? Okay. I'm going to go plant some trees. I don't do this very often, but I'm going to plant a bunch of oak trees over here. That was a big one right there. Let's see. That's a good spot to plant some trees. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's the oak tree. Sometimes they don't want to go down, even though they pop up. You kind of got to move around them. They have to be a certain distance away from other trees, I think. You'd think if they would, oh, I bet it's that radius. If there's a radius, there's another tree in that area. That isn't the right kind of tree. What if the radiuses are different for the different kinds of trees? Is that the oak? Yeah. All right, there's one. It's too close to that tree. What's the deal? Plant a tree. Now, I guess the reason I don't do this very often, it's a kind of a pain. Not too close to the water. Yeah, I'm going to crash this stupid game, I bet. Trying to plant these damn trees. Plant one more. I should plant those skinny ones, which I forgot what kind that was. That was worth more than you thought. Okay. All right, that's enough. Let me get out of there. All right, don't crash. Okay, I got some oak trees over here. That'll make it, give us some wood. All right, how are we doing over here? We are getting it going. Still got 3 people on it. Oh, I'm close to this too. Oh, it's going cold. It's 32 degrees. I think I put all the farmers off, didn't I? Yeah. Child died during childbirth. Oh, that's sad. One of these houses must have had Okay, this is the only one that can have 4 in it. There is one child in there now. How do you pronounce Sabiter? Interesting name. Natalie probably named it that. That's probably her child. And Riley, that's a woman as well. I didn't think they liked each other. Who knows? What did she end up doing? I don't know. I'm interested in her for some reason. Okay, she's grabbing trees. Watch out for that wolf. Yeah, she's going all the way over there. Is she barefoot? She's barefoot. Can't see. Nah, she got some moccasins or whatever. Watch out for that bear. Jeez. No, he's just coming over here to scratch his nose or whatever. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, about 15 minutes from when I said I was gonna. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, the thing is, I need to make sure that I'm able to put in a bridge. I may have to, or not a bridge, but access to the bank, you got to put a little ramp in. Make sure that that'll fit right. Flip it around. Okay, it goes right there. All right, 1, 2. And let's see the ramp. I don't know, I may have to wait. No, it's up here. What am I doing? Okay, that's where it should go, right? Hold on a second. All right. 1, 2. 1, 2. It needs to be right there, I think. I'll have to do some terraforming, I think. Or maybe put in one more. Let me see. I can always take it back out if it didn't work. Yeah, I think that's all right. And yeah, right there. Okay, and it should terraform that down. It'll kind of dig that down. So hopefully that's not too steep. If it is, I can take that back out. Sometimes it terraforms it to where it's like a sharp edge right here, and they can't get out. So, but all right, and we don't need to get them all the way over there before the end of the episode. But all right, well, made some progress, had a little bit of fun. Now we're out of hides, right? Yeah, no hides. All right, I get distracted. I'll put them on printed tools. Click OK. They just need stone and wood for that, and something else that we don't have very much of, but it's fine. And unpause this. So I might not have unpaused it if I didn't have so much firewood, but that's the primary thing. I think we still have, we got some tools, but anyway, I'm rambling as always. All right, have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is over there, Dad, and all the rest of y'all out there. Take care. See you next time.